What's going on?
What you doing?
I'm just thinking about how I'm going to miss this view, aren't you?
Whatever, man.
Box Score Supercomputer 3000, I can't stand when you look at me like that. I'm so sorry. I didn't know they were shipping me back to Milford. I don't know what to do.
Username Andrew Perloff. You stated we would integrate mathematical information together until one of us no longer functions.
Come to Milford with me. We can be happy. We can prove to the world that sabermetrics is the only rational way to look at sports. It's meant to be.
Probability of broken promise projected at 0.98. Goodbye, Andrew Perloff. Facial recognition, cache deletion, sequence activated.
Don't leave me, baby, please.
Preteens, guest user, I am Box Score, Supercomputer 3000. How may I be of service?
No! No!
Todd, what are you doing, man? If you love the wall so much, why don't you just marry it?
What's gotten into you?
You just wouldn't understand, Todd. You wouldn't understand.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Howard Coward for Box Score.
Hello and welcome to the Box Score. I'm Brock in Los Angeles, and as you can see, I'm all by myself. I think the guys figured they'd schedule a flight during the Box Score. So let's make the best of an odd situation, shall we? And relive the week that was the Dan Patrick Show and the Box Score here in Los Angeles. Well, the guys wasted no time getting around to meet the crew and what they did, which is apparently work for McLovin.
Can we go to camera B? Pink, silver, gold. Oh, hey, Dan. You didn't know I came back here and worked during the breaks?
What do these people do back here?
They all work for me. Guys, everyone, this is Dan Patrick.
Hi, guys.
Go back to work.
Yeah. Are they working?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
I have no idea. Everyone in this
Like
room.
this guy right here?
Yeah.
He's not doing anything. He's got a bunch of
and
food.
some strawberries.
And there's nothing on his monitor.
That shirt is
And
a
he's
rental,
on a
too.
website that he shouldn't be on. And I don't think they sold men's clothing where he got that shirt.
I love that when Dan first goes out there and he's like, hey, so what do you guys do here? He just sort of got like...
That was a little odd that those were the
He's just
expressions.
looking.
They get very scared back there. McLovin, do you even know what that thing was that you sat in front of?
I believe that was a Quantel machine.
Wow.
Oh, you're dead on the numbers there.
I think he was trying to edit a piece of some
There's
kind.
one thing on those machines. It's like a hyperdrive from a Star Trek thing. It's a thing that goes up and down. I started playing with it. Everyone said, no, don't do that. I noticed the show went dark for a moment.
All right, well, I want to go show you what the hell you did back there. Oh, I am so nimble right here. Come on, kids, let's take a walk.
All right.
Great. Hey! Hey, guys!
Here we are. All right.
Check these guys out.
Gentlemen, this is Mike Hoskins. This is Industrial Magic and Light for the Box Score and all things.
Who let you back here?
I just walk right back here. So this is where you were sitting. Do you want to explain to McLovin what it is you do back here?
All right, well, McLovin, this is a standard, about as basic as it gets, Quantel playout machine. All the video that we roll into the show, we load it into this playout, and simply you can cue it up with this.
Wait, slow down.
Yes.
This show, it's actually video, like they're filming us right now?
Sure.
There are cameras. There is other video that we put into the show. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so all right, I got you.
You know, I don't want to go too fast.
Then
for you.
what?
So you use this orange button here to cue up your tape, and this green button here to roll your tape.
So say you want a picture of me breaking my glasses. Would it come out of here?
Interesting.
Interesting.
If
Oh,
I
that's
type
very interesting.
in,
I'm amazed that you don't have it queued up already.
it does take a second, but if you type in McLovin glasses,
Yeah.
Look at that.
Bang.
cue it up
Wow.
just like
That
that.
was just within seconds.
You know what? I'll do that right now.
All right, let's play it.
McLovin glasses in yellow
This is like TV magic happening right
But
before
if I
our
do play,
eyes.
it's going to be magic.
7.
You guys just did that in a second.
It seriously never gets old.
I don't understand. You guys have seen this hundreds of times, and everyone is laughing
It's
out loud.
funnier every single
Hundreds of times.
Yeah, it's gonna be magical.
Never gets old.
People high fives. You know what? You want to sit down here and take a crack at this?
Yeah, sure. All right,
I
let
don't
me
know
see.
if he's ready yet, Brock.
Okay.
Let's show him one more tape, maybe. What do you think?
All right, let's do it. All right,
I got something ready for you.
Okay, Paulie wasn't here today, but I think he took time out there in Milford to criticize McLovin.
I really liked watching the look-ins today on DirecTV. Dan was going down the hallway showing the catacombs, and Fritzy was walking around saying hello to people whose names he had no idea and won't remember. Seaton was having a good time. Reggie Miller was there. Callander. But what I really noticed was McLovin, during the look-ins, was acting all buddy-buddy and helping out the LA staff and our crew in the control room, helping out, being nice to them, being polite. As soon as those cameras went off, I'm telling you, first of all, McLovin has no idea what he's doing technically. But I'll bet you he was like saying, all right, cool, good looking. Now go get me a soda. Go get me a cranberry juice and soda or something like that. Easy on the ice, 4 pieces of ice. And all right, talk to you later. And don't forget to get me a kind bar or something like that. McLovin, faux nice to the staff in LA.
That's not true. Because as I pointed out, you guys, I noticed when I got here, you watch me all day and hear me go to the bathroom on mic 20 times a week.
Yeah.
So, like, how much of a big shot can I be in that situation?
Well, you're regular, and it's relatable to all of us.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, hey, can you actually get me a coffee?
Can you do that?
I think he's kind of busy with the show right
Don't
now.
worry, I got it.
How about
I got it. I got the Quantel.
You sure?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Should I take us to break here?
Yeah, let's do this. What's the worst
You
that
gotta
can
make it
happen
sound
here?
good. You gotta say
Now,
something's
which
in yellow.
buttons am I really not supposed to hit?
All right, now hold on.
I'm
here.
sure you can do this. You
Can
sure
I
you
move
can
this thing? This is the Star Trek hyperdrive.
He doesn't really want to.
I got to give the tease here, and then you'll roll the bean footage there for Bushes. All right. Coming up, we're going to take a look at the hour you guys spent with Reggie Miller. How did Reggie Miller get here?
A Ram 1500.
Yeah, that's right.
Nicely done.
McLovin, roll it. Let's show that. Let's
Roll
see
silver, roll black.
Roll black.
All right. See
There
every
it is.
truck.
Look at that.
Thankfully, McLovin didn't break anything while sitting in that seat. Andrew Perloff wasn't the only Danette to make a splash out here. Todd Fritz dropped a whole new alter ego on us. Midlife crisis Fritzy. Hey, McLovin, who did you have the money on who would go through a midlife crisis first out of the whole crew?
Wow. It's not me because I can't pull off anything but middle age. Seaton's too young for a midlife crisis, so that leaves Paulie and Fritzy. Fritzy because of the weight loss, and Fritzy's still got. He's a frisky cat, that Todd Fritz. Like
He is.
You see that?
He
those
is
claws,
frisky.
He has not been declawed yet, if you know what I mean.
Man, is that a good call?
All the oats have not been sown, and that's
Yeah, he's dated 4 women in his entire life. Who's most likely to?
This is what happens. Yeah, the wife is not thrilled with me, and I do bring that up more often than I should about it. I don't know if I fully got all the experiences out of my system, and I try to bring in the experiences to include her.
Absolutely.
I'm inclusive. Like it's not like instead of you, this one. I mean, in addition to you, and just no play for Mr. Gray or Mr. Blonde right now.
No, husband of the year.
Can you edit me out of stuff? Like, is there like a live green screen
What
or something?
insane world do you operate in?
I've created certain scenarios, and just no sale on that.
Well, even though he's out in Milford, Paulie had to weigh in on this conversation.
Fritzy is a all or nothing guy, and that first 2 segments of the show today will prove it. He talked like incessantly, just over the top. It was entertaining, but you can't keep that up forever. And then when he got critiqued about it and jabbed about it, he absolutely didn't talk for the next 2 segments. It'd be nice after 12 years if you could find maybe a middle ground between talking like a crazy madman and shutting up like Teller from Penn and Teller. Somewhere in between would be nice.
Yeah, that's a definite challenge for me. That's well put. Paulie will take
12 years.
Paulie will take various shots at me throughout the day and night, and and I've dealt with that because more often than not, unfortunately, he's hit a nerve, and that's part of the reason why I'll get upset because he's not afraid to find that weak spot and just dive right in, and that's one of those times where I don't know why I'll either be talking constantly or not say anything at all, and I'm doing it right now.
You remember the Clint Eastwood movie Every Which Way You Can, where the biker gang lost all their hair in a fire?
The Black Widows, yeah.
Yeah, and the lead of the Black Widows put on a blonde wig. Todd, you're acting like it's not even there anymore. Do you realize you're still?
I could feel it on me, and I can see, through my peripheral vision, the blonde strands of curls, and I think I kind of like it. Where Foley was here, he would say, "Why don't you just get a toupee, or why don't you just sprinkle some of that stuff on your head that looks like hair?"
You don't want to
I'm not ready to go that far, but for the purposes of this program and for the next 15, 20 minutes or so, I can embrace the blonde wig and be okay with that.
Wow, that was amazing. Fritzy came in and took L.A. by storm. But the Danettes didn't just shock the world when they came out west. They also gave me a hand in showing our sponsors some love.
If I was going to make a movie, you know what I'd make a movie about?
Oh, I would drive away from large explosions. What would I drive away in?
How about a Ram truck?
Oh, of course.
How about a Ram 1500 Eco Diesel?
Yeah.
Out here, you're a little more conscious of the environment in California. It's
probably
a little
got a Hemi and all
eco-friendly. You want something that's not going to damage the environment too much.
Look at that, cherry red.
Yeah, get more facts at ramtrucks.com. Guts, glory, Ram. Welcome back to the Box Score. The Danettes had a great time this week out here in Los Angeles. And while they were out here, they got one invitation that was just too good to resist. Something just earth-shattering just happened right now while we were at break. Seaton, could you fill us in on what happened?
Oh, man. Well, we got an invite to a screening of the Entourage movie tomorrow night.
New York?
No, here in Los Angeles at the Playboy Mansion.
Oh,
not exactly your ordinary movie theater.
It's limited space, and there's room for 4 hooligans if we were so interested. Now that being said, it's late.
What's late?
The screening is late. It's at like 8 o'clock or something like that. Can I really be that lame that I'm like, you know what, man? I don't know. We got to get up early. Do I really feel like going to that?
I really don't know how we turn that down. the whole creepy, sex thing aside with me and my persona, I think just the average gentleman, with an opportunity, which would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, I would say, for most people, unless you're a big shot that gets to go whenever they want, to go see the Entourage movie at the Grotto and at the Playboy Mansion with Hef walking around with his robe and his pipe and everything like that, and who knows what else is walking around there.
Like,
sure.
Let's settle down and watch the movie.
And his wife. Who's he married to right now?
I don't know. They may have a few wives. I don't know if he's a polygamist. There's always like a number of women over his shoulders. I don't know who he actually went down the aisle with, and who and they have an understanding, and who he just has on the side. But he's always flocked by a number of them trying to get that big centerfold spread there. So.
I wonder if Scott Baio will be
Scott
there.
Baio has. Yeah. He's been through them all.
Yeah, he's.
And James Caan, didn't he? He stayed there for an extended amount of time.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he moved
took down everyone from like 80 to 96 or something like that.
When you get your mail forwarded to the Playboy Mansion, they're doing something right. To have that as like a second home, that's pretty. To be like the Kato Kalin of the Playboy Mansion or whatever James Caan was. But I think we need to.
Will you wear this wig if we go?
If that was the only way for me to get in, I certainly would. But I would rather just, throw caution to the wind and my scalp to the wind.
Now, when you go to the Playboy Mansion, do you have to wear a smoking jacket? Like, what's the etiquette?
Oh, yeah, is there like
Brock,
some
have you
type of
been?
attire?
Well, no. I've been in the same zip code. I've driven down, I think, some boulevard, Beverly Hills or something like that. But I've
several times with binoculars.
No, delivering pizzas and stuff.
I was there once for a couple hours for work, if you could call it work. But trying to set up radio interviews. But I was just kind of staying out of the way and trying not to be too creepy and ogling the ladies as they were walking around.
You seem sort of pensive about this whole Playboy thing. Would you do a show from there for a week?
I'd feel more comfortable doing a show there. Showing up, I have to be honest, I just feel like I will stick out as kind of a sore thumb at the, is that the expression? I don't feel like I'll fit in.
Or you might fit right in. I
don't know who you're looking at here, but do you think any of us fit in there?
Blondie Todd does. He's in his element.
Dan is probably the only person who can actually be comfortable there.
Yeah, I feel like...
But I was thinking about this today, like when Dan was like, man, why didn't we get Emmanuel Shrieky in the studio or whatever? And part of me is like, oh, thank God, because there'd be like the 4 of us just awkwardly sitting here like, hey, it'd be kind of, right?
Totally.
We get kind of goofy like that, and that's what tomorrow. It's like, oh wow, Playboy Mansion. That would be pretty cool. Great. I'm gonna feel really awkward for 3 hours.
I remember that they don't let you like into the actual mansion. At least, I didn't have the special passes that maybe some of the big shots have. But so you're just kind of hanging out in the grass. I'm concerned with my, my irritable bowel situation. Like if we're hanging out there, I'm just throwing it. We make fun of it enough. I'm gonna put it out there. If you're eating little appetizers, something disagrees with you or whatever, or I get a little anxious because a guest canceled or whatever it is, and there you are. I'm not gonna do what we've talked about on the show, like peeing in the grass or something more significant and more involved than that. And if they don't let me in the building, they're not gonna. I can't imagine there's porta potties outside the Playboy Mansion for the guests. You're allowed in or you're holding it in until you get back to the hotel, which could be extremely uncomfortable for me.
Man, you talk about making a tough decision, but hey, that's the price of fame, right? That's what I think. Stick around, the Danettes couldn't come out to LA without being a little musical, so we decided to have ourselves a little jam session. I think your cell phone's ringing. How about you sing us the guest for tomorrow?
We've got Rob Schneider and I'll use Kiss on my list. We've got Rob Schneider and Nancy O'Dell, yeah, E.T. Jerry West, former Lakers GM, and now he's like an advisor with the Warriors. Former pitcher and QB guru Tom House as well. Take it, Brock.
Oh, I will. All right. We're back here on the Box Score. Todd Fritz has blessed us with his angelic voice multiple times over the years, and we here in LA were treated with a few live performances. The best one, however, was when he and I performed a little duet. Irritable bowel syndrome.
Every now and then I fall apart.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Every now and then I fall apart. And I need to use the restroom. I really need to use the stall.
And I can't forget my BlackBerry, 'cause I don't want to miss a call. And it's always brought on by stress, and it's mostly Paul, but I can overcome it. I know in my heart something's brewing downstairs. It's probably up.
Box Score starts right now.
Hey, Seton, I'm going to put you on the spot. That was a tremendous opening. But who are you taking for your lead singer if you were to form a band? Myself or Todd?
Well,
putting him on a spot there.
Pick a favorite.
It's not
dad.
a commentary on whose voice I like better. It's who's able to sing sort of and stay on beat. And I'm going to go with you on that one, Brock. It's almost like Fritzy hears a totally different song and sort of fills in the vocal line wherever he wants.
If we're doing rap, though, I'm going to give it to Fritzy.
Okay, well, can you rap? Let's put you on the spot.
No, absolutely not.
Let's have a battle right now.
Wow, rap
Go
battle.
ahead, Fritzy.
I'm going to my media assassin, Harry Allen. I'm going to ask him, yo, Harry, we all right? Are we that type? Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. It's a sequel.
Brock?
16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. Nate Dogg's in a mix. Some bodies turn cold. People pushing, people shoving. It's a little too late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate.
All right, well.
Something like that.
It's a push. Oh, we're
Maybe
going
you
back and
guys should
forth.
just have, like, a band together.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone be ringing, 'cause I made up a rhyme. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play, but then he dissed her and dismissed her. Now she's jockeying Jay. It's tricky to rock a rhyme. That's right on time. It's tricky. Tricky.
Yeah, no. That's gold all over the place. That's gold. Paulie is not here today, but I'm sure all the way from Milford, he has some words of encouragement for us. Yeah, Paulie, any thoughts?
It was absolutely.
That's a perfect Paul
Yeah,
baptism.
that's typical.
And there it is.
I was starting to forget. There was a fourth Danette. I'm starting to get used to the Three Musketeers here.
The Three Musketeers.
And the Max Headroom Paulie.
Wow.
Max Headroom.
Holy smoke.
Having Fritzy carry me on that duet was really helpful. And I got a little more help from the great Seton O'Connor this week when I stumbled during a session of...
Know Your Role!
All right, we're going to have to do this, I think, coast to coast here, keeping it with the front row. Paulie, who would Seton switch lives with?
All right, Seaton, if he had to switch lives with one Danette, I think he's going to say me. Our lives are pretty similar. You know, a couple C students, living great. But, I mean, I kind of eat a lot. I spend most of my time in Vermont eating meat. And, you know, that's it. I mean, I can't think of any other reason you'd want to be me.
Who would he switch lives with? Was that the answer? I have no idea.
Now, am I supposed to say something, or are you going to go to the tape of me saying which one I said?
Who did he pick? Is that
He
it?
picked me. No, wait, he said I would want to switch with Paul.
I'm confused now.
Now we go to the tape of
Paul,
Seaton.
now you have to go to the tape of me giving my answer that we taped before.
I'm all confused. All right. What did he say?
I would switch lives with McLovin,
I had
but
no idea
only
what was
because he
going on.
lives in New York City. I said I would switch lives with McLovin because he lives in New York City.
Okay.
That was my reasoning.
That's right.
So that was wrong.
That was wrong.
Paul
I
got
got
it
it
wrong. Because Paul said I would want to switch lives with him.
Okay.
And that was wrong. I
I'm
said
confused.
McLovin.
You don't say.
Thought this one out, Brock, huh?
Don't go away. You can't do a best of without some ladies, right? We'll look back at a pair of beauties that stopped by. But first, here's another classic clip of Seaton helping me show the good folks at Ram some love. Just wondering, how'd you guys get down to Anaheim?
A Ram 1500.
Oh, you better believe it.
Right
You
to
better
the
believe
OC.
it. The Ram Heavy Duty, it's probably built to take the LA traffic for sure.
Yeah, it sure was.
Oh, so comfortable, and when you're in all that traffic, you know, going down the 405.
Turns into a monster truck, and you just roll right over all the cars in front of you.
Oh, it's the best in class to get your ass to the Anaheim duck pond. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, certainly.
Sure.
All right, Guts, Glory Ram. We are closing up shop here in the box score. The guys couldn't come to LA without booking some pretty gal pals to sit down with the boss, right? But it was Carissa Thompson who stole the show when she did the splits right here on the stage. Fritzy loved this, we know for sure, but we had to call out McLovin and Seaton for being MIA. And we did that with a little something we call
A box score exclusive.
This is really professional, isn't it?
Andrew.
Good thing I have two jobs because I'll lose one after this.
Which job do you want to lose?
Oh God! At this point,
Extra,
all of
extra.
them. All of them. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna get out of camera frame in case my wife is watching here.
Poor Andrew's like that.
Why I'm over here?
Yeah, me and Seaton are gonna hide behind this monitor while this is going
I was
on.
actually going to move
Go
closer.
ahead and act like
Don't look at the split.
You're
Don't
gonna
look at the
spot me.
split.
I'm going to spot it. I want to make sure there's no cramping.
You know, we're learning valuable lessons about being caught on camera in interesting, compromising positions, maybe, or maybe you're making the wrong facial expression at the wrong time, and those are things that I'm really trying to avoid. I think that it would behoove us, all of us, to think that way, Todd Fritz.
Yeah,
Todd and
that
Joe.
was directed at
You're
me.
kind of like a lightning rod on top of a building. All the lightning goes right to you, and everybody else is protected.
Yeah,
Well,
I wasn't looking. I was gonna, at the very least, stay in my seat for the little mini show. If anything, I was gonna take your seat because that was closer to where the
Are you
split was
conscious
going.
of your tongue coming out of your mouth?
I'm not.
Like that?
It's like that Michael Jordan thing. It's like the
Is that something you're aware of that you do? That you're like.
I wasn't aware of like going like this with my fingers, and I definitely wasn't aware of doing the tongue.
Don't do it again, dude.
I had
People are gonna
there was a
freeze
few
that.
awkward moments, but I was just, you know, she looks great, and I was enjoying that moment that
Paul's
she was willing to be
pained face
playful
right
with the
now.
split.
It's just he knows.
Hey,
what's
Brock,
going on.
I got to tell you one thing. The only positive about being 3,000 miles away and not being with the fellas and helping get in the mix there is that I'm not part of those. I'm not even close to some of the more disturbing things that have gone on this week. So I come off like a really good guy and not even near as creepy as Fritzy, which really helps.
Well, McLovin, you couldn't stick around for Carissa's splits. Would you like to treat the ladies and do the splits for them right now?
Wow.
Is this a serious
Can you do a
question?
split?
Yeah.
Let's see
I think
what
we should all get in there.
I have
What
a
I
groin
can come up
hernia. I
with,
can't
Brock.
do that.
All right.
Yeah.
I would bet $1 million you can do a split.
No, I
No?
can't.
Okay, I once did this and actually injured quad muscle.
Just do it on. Just do it on
You're gonna
camera.
like
That's all
tear
we ask.
your whole groin.
Okay,
or
all
something.
right.
Oh my God.
I don't know if this is a good idea. Now you got to get that leg way back.
This is as far as I can go, bro.
All right. Well, we'll keep it right there, and this sort of takes us right into the Genevieve Morton appearance. And if we had to describe that along with this appearance, it would be one word: naughty.
You know what they were, Genevieve? They were naughty.
Oh, were you being naughty?
Naughty.
So naughty you were. Look at you, Fritzy, being naughty over there. I could see you with that little naughty look on your face.
Genevieve, you've been a very bad girl. I need to see that out of you. I need you to stare into the camera and think of the dirtiest things possible and bring that out. I need to capture that, or we're wasting our time here. You have a beautiful face, but it's not enough. If you want to take your career to the next level and really be a supermodel in this business beyond just Sports Illustrated and the face of Maserati, which are both wonderful things, but if you want to be the it girl, as we like to say,
This is turning into a pep talk.
Dude!
Oh my God.
Don't you sometimes just look back and be like, wow, I can't believe that actually went on national radio and television?
That's like the world. People are in their car listening to this.
I don't know what got into me. I wasn't
You're
sure
a naughty
exactly how
little
to do that. I was trying to play the part and create some kind of a deviant sexual atmosphere. And then she came back with, you seem like the places the lotion in the basket or gets the hose.
She went Buffalo Bill on
she
you.
Did.
Which was not the intended effect.
That was definitely not the intended. That's how you get a pink slip in the cameraman business.
At least though you didn't give her like it sure is hot in here. Maybe you should undo some.
That's
I mean, you could have gone really.
That's the
off
one thing I
color.
regret. So we should probably all get naked because it's extremely warm in here.
These
The
lights are very
dungaree
hot.
strap should probably come off.
Just slowly off the shoulder.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I was like, and then I said something about tell me that you need to be spanked. I don't know where. It was a little out of hand.
Todd Fritz, you gotta love the man. Hey, thanks for watching The Box Score. Catch us weekdays here at 3 p.m. Eastern. No one's here. I'm gonna sit in Dan's chair. Hey, the podcast is available on iTunes or at podcastone.com. Oh crap, I broke that.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Hey, thanks for watching The Box Score. Holy cow!